Alright guys, it is Thursday and we're back to our story. This week you should have done your first draft. You should have edited, and now we're ready to revise with our revising strategy of arms. Alright, so I'm going to let you kind of walk through these by yourself to go over your paper. I'm only going to do one part with you, okay? So you need to make sure, do you need to add any sentences or words? Maybe I'll do two things with you. Okay, remove unneeded words or sentences, move a sentence or a word, or substitute words or sentences for others. So I'm going to do the add a sentence and then substitute words. Okay, so I'm going to do these two with you because I think they're important to making your story better. All right, so let me get a different color. When we add a sentence or word, I'm going to be checking to see, did you put a bada bing in there? Okay, so I'm going to go to my bada bing notes. And I'm going to think about where in my story could I go and tell what I was doing, what I saw, and what I thought. Okay, so I'm thinking I kind of already have a bada bing in here, so I don't know if I'm going to add one, but I want to point it out. Remember, what was I doing? All right, we were swimming in the ocean. So I said, and what did I see? We had never seen the ocean like that before. Okay, we knew it was a special morning. Okay, I might add another one right here. It says, then we saw, because this is what we were doing. Then we saw a huge fin come out of the water. Okay, our hearts jumped out of our chest. Our first thought was that it was a shark. The only thing I don't have right there is what we were doing. So I'm going to add that right here. While floating around in our tubes, you know, like the inner tubes, comma, and then I'm going to take the then out and just add it on the front. While floating around in our tubes, we saw a huge fin come out of the water. Our hearts jumped out of our chest. Okay, so that was the where were we and what we saw. Here's our thought. Our first thought was that it was a shark. So there's my bada bing right here. And I'm going to underline it so that it stands out. I know I've done a bada bing. I had to take points off of a lot of people's papers last time because they didn't do their bada bing. So make sure you have a bada bing. It makes your story better. And you can see I wrote one without even knowing because I know how good they make your story. Now, the last thing I really want to do with you is go find some of those boring words, okay? So I want to find some boring words that I can maybe change. Alright, so I went and got my thesaurus because I thought if I'm going to change a word, I want to make it better, so I need to find some synonyms, and that's what we use our thesaurus for, to find words that mean the same thing but maybe are more interesting. So I put to our surprise. I wonder if there's another word I can use for surprise. So I'm going to go to the S's. Surprise. There it is. Ooh, they have astonish, astound, amaze, startled, shock, and stun. Maybe astonishment. That would be a good word. Okay. To our, and I'm just going to mark it out. Astonish. Yeah, I gotta look how to spell. That's okay. To our astonishment, a pod of dolphins began playing around us. We were a little nervous because dolphins are bigger than you think. We stayed calm and were thankful for the moment that was given to us. I wonder if there's a different word for calm. It's not a bad word. Let's see. quiet, still, ooh, tranquil, serene. I think calm's probably good because we didn't stay very peaceful or serene or tranquil. I don't think those are the right words. I think calm is probably the best for that one. How about we learn that being in nature with your family is a great opportunity? And let's look up great and see if there's a better word for great. Superb, majestic, wonderful, sensational. Splendid. I like splendid. Let's change it to splendid. Is a splendid, and I just marked it out again, opportunity to make special moments. All right, can I change one more maybe? Okay, so here I use the word calm again. I'm going to take that calm away because I think I could use tranquil there, and I liked that word. Okay, so the water was so tranquil. It was like looking into a mirror. Okay, so I just added some really good vocabulary. So I want you to try to change maybe 2 or 3 words, get some good vocabulary going, and make sure you have a bada bing. Okay, those are the main things on your revising I'm going to look for.